The foreign trade policy as it stands today, when it was launched on the 1st of April 2015, less than a year after this new government came into place, was trying to make impact, make things online, make things easy for businesses to conduct, to have seamless export conducting and to refund of duties, etc., etc. So the idea was to make it all online, to make it easy, to promote Make in India, to promote skills of India, and to promote small, micro, medium exporters, as well as impact the world trade with larger sectors like the defense and agriculture and the other sectors and the larger conglomerates. While doing this, the government not only streamlined multiple things that were in place by combining them into two simple schemes, the MEIS and the SEIS, which is the manufacturing or the product sector and the services sector, and incentivizing exports of that so that they could compete with the world. All the other schemes were just combined, and the countries were split into three different categories, and the MEIS benefits or the SEIS benefits were accordingly allocated. The government also created things in place like the EPCG was modified a little bit, where the compliance did not have to be 100% exports. It was brought down to 75% exports, meaning thereby that the domestic tariff areas or the sales within the domestic areas were also important for the government, and the government realized for the first time that the domestic Indian market is equally important. The smaller ancillary or the support industries around the export sector were also important, and that's where they kind of created benefits with the GST in place, the seamless input credits that were to happen to the smaller exporters and to smaller manufacturers who were supplying to exporters or service provider to exporters. It just all ended up into a very, very simple system where it starts with an IIC code, an online opening of a bank account, an IIC code, to a registration for a export-oriented unit with an export promotion council, then putting up documents on the customs portal, then exporting, getting refunds on duty drawback, getting refunds on GST, and or having entitlement when you're importing on deferment of duty, or compliance issues other than that are tariff or non-tariff. It just helped the whole system become seamless, less corrupt, much faster. I think as an exporter, from what it was in 2014, 15 or 13, I now save about 7 working days of couriers, of scanning, of faxing stuff to various departments, to my brokers, to government officers, to government offices, to banks, etc., or to my buyers. Everything has become very seamless. The EDI, the e-Sanchit, the Mudra loans, the bank loans, the small sector provide the export excellence of cities, now GI. Everything is now becoming more and more seamless and interconnected. No one can take advantage of having duplication of benefits or be deprived of benefits. I think this thing under the umbrella of the Ministry of Commerce was one such effort. Because of the technology that we have and the online availability, it went on and created a perfect system, and the whole FTP was based upon everything being online, and I think we've achieved that finally.